Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. And in this video, I wanted to go over the compressor. Now, this is an emulation of the distressor. This is a classic compressor hardware unit. Now, I believe that UAD, maybe even Plugin Alliance has their own versions, but I'm using the T-Rex version. Now, I have this drum loop queued up, and I'm going to show you why I choose this over a bus compressor. There are certain things that bus compressor can't do that this does. So what I'm going to do is play this kick because it's the loudest element in my drum mix, and it will be the thing that triggers the compressor. So let's listen to it. Now, as you can see, I'm not getting any compression because I'm at a 1-to-1 setting. Now I want to go to 2-to-1. Now you can see we'll get some compression. Now that's way too much. So what I want to do is relax this input. Now let's see what happens. Now I'm getting the amount of gain reduction I want. However, now you can see I'm only hitting at negative 18 decibels. So we make that up by pushing the output. Okay, so now we're hitting around -6 again. Now this GB mode, in case you wanted to know what this is, it's an emulation of the 1176 all mode. So here we have 4-to-1 compression, 8-to-1, 12-to-1, 20-to-1. But if we hit this all, it gives this module a certain sound. And we can replicate that with this GB mode. Now I'm not going to turn it on because it's going to reset everything. But I do want to play with these attack and release times. So normally what a lot of people do is they kind of do this cross-side thing where they have a slow attack and a fast release. So let's see how that sounds. Now I want to clamp down on it a little more. So what I'm going to do is kind of tail back the attack so it can grab the transients just a little quicker. Now, as you can see, I'm not getting really any gain reduction, so I'm just going to play the kick to see what that's looking like. So I can push this input to get the gain reduction I need. And I can tail back this output to get back to -6. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, let's see how that sounds without it on. It's a subtle difference, but you can hear the kick is being tamed. Now, of course, more gain reduction means more control of the kick. So let's talk about this left-hand side here. And what this is, it's a side chain. So this is essentially a roll-off, this one to the far left. And what that does is this is pre-compression. So I'm kind of filtering out what I don't want the compressor to attack. Now, as you can see with this on, I'm not getting any gain reduction. So let's take this off. Now, if you don't know what a roll-off is, because I'm going to go to this knob here and it's something different. Essentially, this is what it is. There's no bump, and this is a 6 decibel per octave slope. Now, if I go down further, you can see it's more of a relaxed slope. And when I increase it, it's more of a sharper slope. So we want to do a 6 dB per octave because that's what the compressor here is. Now this one here, and we want to make sure this band is activated. This gives you a resonance. So it's the same idea, but it's going to give you a bump. Now you can see it's now triggering the compressor because with the resonance, let's go back here. If I push this resonance, now it's more energy. So this is going to actually amplify the frequency that I land on. So let's turn that back down. All right, so last but not least, I wanted to talk about this distortion area over here. Now, these are even order harmonics, and this 3 is odd order harmonics. Now, even order kind of gives you a warmer sound. It's not as aggressive, which the odd order harmonics does. Now, odd order harmonics is kind of related to tape, and if I'm not mistaken, transistors, or even order or more like tube distortion. So let's go ahead and see what these sound like. Now, as you can see, we're getting more gain reduction because distortion kind of amplifies the signal, and we can actually blend that in with this tone knob. Now let's see what these odd order harmonics sound like. Now, as you can see, the even order gives me more gain reduction, and the odd order does not. And we can actually push this a little harder. Now, this high pass filter is the same thing with this over here. I don't believe there's a resonance bump, but this is going to eliminate a certain frequency from being introduced to the distortion. So if you wanted your low end to be free of distortion, you would activate this high pass right here. Now, as you can see, let's go back to my kick to see what we're hitting at. Now, if I wanted to use the even order, I would have to adjust this input again. And adjust the output. So there you have it. I think like with these settings, I'd probably do a little more processing, listen to it, through my speakers as well. But it is taming the low end, and it's giving it a little more punch with the distortion versus, it being dry. So there you have it. If you're in the market for this, again, there are a few manufacturers out here that make the emulation of the distressor. This came in a bundle, and yeah, I'll be reaching for this quite often. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this video helps you out, and until next time, peace.